I got a question. So, your boy, Kesso57. So, I work in food and beverage, which is F&B. And I've been working in restaurants, I think, for like the past 7 years. 7 to 8 years. Not counting McDonald's. McDonald's was when I was in high school. And now I'm an old ass fucking man. I'm Nanner Boots' age -1. So one of my coworkers, we're just gonna put this bitch on blast. So like I have difficulty just kind of looking at this female because so she not only is she illegal, I'm Mexican, she's Mexican, but the twist here is that I've seen her drop food 3 times. 3 times, I swear to God, on God, y'all motherfuckers are gonna have to put some money on it. We're gonna have to get out some fucking. You guys don't have futuristic technology, but anyways, there's a way of being able to scan brainwaves and stuff like that. You guys aren't really at that level yet. But anyways, what would you do? Um, what's that Olivia chick's name? That chick that's like everyone's talking about her. Tubman or I don't know. Anyways, like if you saw one of your coworkers drop food and put it back on the plate and still serve it, like what do you do? Like as a guy, like I stared her down and I was like, fuck, like do I snitch you out right now? I was like, even though I know you're fucking illegal, I was like, I probably should have just snitched you out from the first moment I saw you, but now I was like, does that give me the right to just deck this bitch in the face? Like, if she picked up your food, let's just say that you're sitting at the restaurant, because this isn't a hypothetical question. I've already seen this bitch do it, and it's on camera, and I told my boss, but for some reason, they're favoring this person, and she's done it 3 times, and I told my boss, and they're paying her more than me. So this is an illegal immigrant. They dropped food on the floor, and she's done it 3 times. And her excuse is that she has kids. So where I have a problem with that is that I could have had kids with like 3 of my girlfriends that I've had in the past. I remember Rachel wanted to have kids, Jessica wanted to have kids, and I remember Vanessa got pregnant, and then we broke up, and then she aborted the baby, and then later on she tried to like say, oh, like because I ghosted her. I was like, no, bitch. I was like, you could have just fucking had the baby anyways and surprised me, and be like, oh, it's your kid. Like, oh shit, it is my kid. Anyways, she tries to use the excuse that she has a kid. In no way, in my mind, is that even a valid, like, that is not a valid excuse for anything. Like, oh, I'm late, or I need to leave early, or like, cool, my boss is super lenient. Like, yeah, I get it. Like, if she has to go pick up her kid, I'm not even tripping, because then when I'm sitting at the sushi bar, he's playing fucking with his Switch right there. I don't give a fuck. I never bully the kid. And if anything, at all of the Christmas parties, I've always been a good person. I've always, like, cheered him on. And the crazy part is, when he was on my team for the Christmas party, I could just tell, because I took psychology, that when I was encouraging him to stack the marshmallows, I was like, Angel, si se puede. Si se puede. I could tell that this kid, he started crying. This kid started crying, but it wasn't out of being sad or being bullied. It's because this kid, like, really wanted a father figure, because I know that she doesn't have her baby daddy in her life, and I could tell that this kid just wanted to just be loved and accepted, and it's like, he was overwhelmed with emotion that this just random guy, typically I look way better, I just came from the gym, whatever, but that this kid was overwhelmed with emotion that I was cheering him on. So you can never say that I ever, like, did anything, disrespected, like, her kid in any way, because that's not me. But specifically, I have a fucking problem with her, and specifically because she dropped food 3 times. 3 times, whole ass fucking pieces of meat, and and boom, she looks at us, and we look at her, and everybody's just like looking at each other in the eyes, and I'm like, am I gonna snitch on you guys? Am I gonna go out there and walk into the restaurant and be like, yo, fire this bitch? She just put the food back on the plate, which is what I should have done. High key, I put it, but I feel like I should have just decked her. Boom, cold clocked her. Ah. So I'm just gonna tell you right now, on God, I've never done that in my fucking life. But roles reversed, if I did that, you already know that there is no going back. You would not forgive me if I did that. But this female, this woman, She did that 3 times. Now she probably doesn't do it anymore, but just the fact that she even did it at all, it's like, oh, you killed somebody, you're a murderer. I know, but I killed somebody in the past. And so now if you like put any other crime, I'm not even gonna. It's dark in here, so we're just gonna stop right there, because you guys are gonna get butthurt if I try to use different types of analogies or comparisons. But anyways, so what do you do? I just want to ask that Olivia chick that like flips everybody off. What would you do if your coworker dropped food on the floor and then tried to pick it up and then looked you in the eye and put it on the plate and still tried to like send it out? Like I need to know specifically from her. Like, did that give me permission to just cold clock this shawty like right there in the kitchen? Like, pow! But yeah, I need to know, what would you guys do if you found out that when they served your food, the chef dropped the food on the floor and then picked it up and put it back on there and tried to play it off because that's what this girl did. This in no way is a joke, and in no way am I making this shit up. It's on camera, and I can't believe that they're paying her more than me. I have more experience. I went to college. I graduated. I have a very affluent resume. I'm just baffled, and I'm just chilling here post workout. I'm probably gonna go back to the gym right now. That's why I didn't change. I just washed my face for the earlier video. But yeah, what would you do? Because this is a female, she's my coworker, and we just don't get along. And some people, other coworkers, don't understand why. Like there's this tension, and it's because she dropped food on the floor 3 times. And so I just wanted to ask the Olivia chick that like flips people off or whatever. Does that give me permission to just deck this chick? Like if she ever did that again, can I just boom right there, bow? I'm just gonna tell you, I'm actually pretty quick. I'm like 5'11". I'm probably weigh like 160 pounds. I'm not even gonna just mention just my criminal history. But at one point, we were letting up the bangers, and the police came. And they didn't catch her boy. I'll just tell you that much. But yeah, what do I do in that situation? Let me know.